busy. What is this? This is Facebook. Streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Yeah. I've been locked out. Why? There we go. I don't know how I got logged out. I'm being careful not to say anything because my I'm losing. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm working on stuff. If I'm in here, then I'm not working on anything in the house because I don't really want to go in there and work on anything. So, I'll work on some art out here. I got stuff to do. Might have to go to the car and get some liquid nails. Oh, please. So, somebody's complaining about osteoarthritis. I got some sad news. I got a diagnosis of osteoarthritis. Yeah, you and millions of other people that did sports. Stop crying. Stop crying. Maybe you'll be like me. My hip is healed. Healing? How do you explain it? I don't know. It certainly is different. I got shit to do. I do. Everything's artistically. I always cover my end. I do. What can I say? Pretty much. I've never put a light show up due to poor wireless connection. Should I check it? Let me check it. No, it's good. Trying to reconnect. Poor Wilders can, what? Come on, give me a break. Here, we'll put you here. I work on the shell outside. What about that? I could do that. Let me look at some stuff in here. This I got running again. This I broke last night. I broke the shaft off of the motor. I took a shaft out of a gearbox over there. Works like a champ. I'm very happy about this. This is good that I broke it, because now when I show it, it'll be zero problems. Everything's running. The fish are running. Maybe the sailfish is moving. Everything's moving. The dolphin might have a little issues, but I'll take a look at that. The blue dolphin is sweet. It's adorable. It's an adorable blue dolphin. It's really looking good. The boat's working. I'm real happy. I'm real happy with how it's turning out. I can go Facebook. I don't have anything against you all. Facebook. I'm serious when I say that. I'm sort of happy that it broke. Not last night I wasn't. I woke up, I woke up thinking about working on the shell, and within like a second you gotta go fix the, this, because this is almost to the point where I could get it on video and shop it around. I mean, I got a lot of finish work to do, but mechanically it's fine. This piece, mechanically it's fine. It's all figured out mechanically. I have some shit to do to it though, and I gotta build more bodies for more mermaids. And I got the shell out here that I'm working on, and I really, it's going to be spectacular. I can tell. Listen to me. It's going to be spectacular. It's gorgeous. Sound like Jim Sajovic. He'd say shit like that. We'd laugh at him. It's like, yeah, I was working on a painting. I remember this. I was working on a painting, and I put a varnish over it, and clouded up. It was gorgeous before. Now I don't know. Anybody know how to get that off? I would have painted over it. I don't know. His art is okay. You know, he's an old artist. He's stuck with it. Yeah, he's an alright teacher. I don't know. You know what I need? I need toothpicks. I need some toothpicks, and I need liquid nails. One of the dogs is being a douche. I'm gonna have to let somebody out. I love this color. This is beach glass. I need liquid nails. There's a can of green spray paint in the car. I don't know where to put my... Maybe I should just work on the seashell. It's just, I can see it in a gallery right now. I can see this one too. It's real nice. let that thing run for. I'll go get the shit and I'll let that run. That's one thing before I show anything. I make sure that it runs fine. Like I'll let it go for 4 hours straight or something. See if it, I'm not gonna do that today. But if it'll go 4 hours straight, with the motors heating up like that, it'll go like a busy gallery for sure. It would never do 4 hours straight. The boat's a little bouncy, but I think that the whole thing's so heavy it can't cause any degradation as far as like the motor goes. When I show them, I think like it would be motion detectors that would have them run for some minutes, or just while people are in the room, I guess. But these are actually like would be pretty easy to install, which to that last show, the USS Turtle was a bitch. I knew it'd be like that too. Here, let me go get my shit. I'll be right back. I should be working on the shell, but I'm still burnt out on the shell. I got the shell going, it's gonna be sweet. Yeah, I gotta work on the shell. I just can't work on the shell right now. I need a little bit of a break. There's like at least 2 days working on those 3. I don't know. This is nice. Check this out. They don't have the green that I wanted, but I mixed up green screen green and the other green screen green because there's 2 green screens. I didn't know that, but there is. I ordered 1 green screen and it's not the green screen I usually use, but I think I could just color match. And then I ordered another green screen that is the color that like Sam's room is. Don't ever do this. God, it's a mistake. You fuck it up. Oh, look at that. Now this shit, I will probably put over the coral. I'll probably put a matte finish on it, just so it transports better. But then, if I was gonna show it, I certainly would break out a couple cans of spray paint. Just touch it up a little bit. Where's my favorite color? Am I out of it? Not really. I like the magenta. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. That's running good. I need, shit stinks. I need, the caulking gun. Here, geese. These things, I could just see them, man. God, they're gonna look great. That's what I love. That's what I really love, is to make a piece and get it out of here and look at it and see how it looks in a clean space. Although I already, it's the truth, I visualized it in my head. I can see it. I can see how it's gonna look. But the realization when it's in the gallery is totally different. Now where is my where's my fucking shit? Well, if I can't find this, then I'm certainly gonna work on the shell, because I gotta get something done. Once I'm working on the fucking show. I don't know where my caulk gun is. Alright. What are you gonna do? Here. We'll go out here. I'll find my caulk gun and I'll do it later. Sorry. Sorry about that. Apologize. How's that? Okay, so this one's the furthest along. This is going to be the top anyway. So right now I don't have to worry about too much. It doesn't have to be perfect. Pause due to poor connection. What do you want from me? Reconnecting. Okay. I'm sort of digging it out with the drill and the sanding disc. And I did put some lines on here with a marker, and I should probably do it again. So I need to have some kind of reference point when I'm doing this, because looking at the shells and pictures, it just sort of like goes down to one focal point, sort of. So I gotta have like some idea. So I dug, I drew it, see, and I drew it on the other one too. So it's not gonna dovetail together because it's gonna be open. It's gonna be open. I was gonna have it open up, and that's just sort of ridiculous. It's not necessary. It's like, I was in this mindset years ago where everything had to move, and I don't know why I was thinking that, because that's ridiculous. Everything doesn't have to move. But I was into movement, you know, kinetic pieces, but then like it doesn't have to move. It'll have stuff moving in it, but the clamshell itself, the fan scallop does not have to move. So I don't know how this is going to work like this. I'm taking out my So, like, none of this has to be perfect. It's, you know, I don't get wrapped up into, oh my God, you know, it's gonna be perfect. Nothing's perfect. And the thing about it is nature, nothing's perfect in nature. It's the truth. There's all kinds of like, random shit. Like nobody's actually symmetrical. But more symmetrical people are considered beautiful than unsymmetrical people, which is sort of weird. So an unsymmetrical person is sort of, you know, I guess interesting looking at. I guess it's what your definition of beauty is, which our definition of beauty is fucked up in the society. It's always sort of been fucked up. But nowadays, man, it's insane. The pressure put on chicks is fucking absurd. It is. It's absurd. To look a certain way, like you gotta look like a model. But the only thing of it is I've known models in New York City, and they all, by the time they're 22, they're not being used. They're not being used anymore, and they all are doing other things, because you can't rely upon your looks. Like, it's like they're gonna fade if you go by, like, the industry standards are ridiculous. It's a 23-year-old girl is like, it's past her prime. That's the way it was explained to me. Like, no, they want like 15, 16, 17-year-olds. I mean, there's so many people doing it too. You know, like, you don't get paid. You're not gonna get supermodel wages. That's for sure. As I remember, you did a lot of free stuff. I can't remember what you got free. Either it was the runway shit or the magazine shit. I can't remember. But there was something like, oh, we just do that. We just do those. We don't really get paid for that shit. It's like, really? I don't know how you women, I don't know how y'all do it. Yeah, all right. All right. Let me dig into this a little bit. Doesn't matter. I cannot screw this thing up. If it screws up, I'll put more foam on it and carve it more. It's really not a problem. I'm gonna wear a mask with this because this stuff's kind of nasty. I mean, it's real small. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Watch if you do something like this, like the electrical cord of the power drill can get caught up, wrapped around it, break your hand, your wrist, break your arm. Be careful. I only have these glasses with me. I should have something else, but I don't. I gotta go check something. Here go. Check on this plant that I potted. I'll be right back. It's only gonna take a minute. How's everybody? Oh, the Pimpernel Rapscallion's here. Wow. What a treat. I've known some rapscallions. I have. I'll be right back. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's looking sweet. That is gonna be fucking beautiful. Seriously. I like it a lot. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah, it looks great. They look great. Looks great. I found the toothpicks too. It's like a little toothpick container. It's awesome, because I need toothpicks for this head I'm working on. I do not know what I did with the liquid nails, the caulking gun. It's driving me crazy. This happens just constantly. I'm looking for something, I don't know where it is, put it somewhere. Clearly not dementia, because I know what I'm looking for. There's just no reason for me to remember what I put down in this just shit. There's stuff everywhere. It's just like, it's my stuff, but I mean, it's just sort of like, it's not really organized. Here, let's try this. It's really bumming me out. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just like some of this I got to do by hand for sure. To make a little detailed sander, it's like a triangle. I would want to touch the nose. But by hand, my hand's probably better. It's gonna be beautiful when it's done. It is. I knew that when I saw it this winter. I was like, oh man, that could just be a showstopper. Where did I put my fucking caulking gun? Seriously, it's gonna. I sound like Jim Sajovic again. What am I saying? But it is. It's really gonna be beautiful. Love it. Look like this. It'd be great. It's big. It's tall. It's tall. You know. And you're standing. The thing will be in. Whatever. The you know where the scallop is. It's in concave. I'm gonna take a little break. Hang on. You know, look for my caulking gun, which seems to be gone. Gross. God, it's beautiful. Those are growing. I'm gonna drink water. Trying to think what I had to eat. Oh, I know what I ate. Oh, here we go. I needed this. Kick ass. Slowing everything up. What's going on? How's everybody doing? I'm all right. Letsy's doing good. You know, my client. So, you know, if the dog I'm working with is getting up to, the quicker they get up to speed, the better. But it doesn't matter. They all can do it. And the thing of it is, it's like all dogs have like this Achilles heel. All of them. It's like, what is it though? Like, is it, you know, what's up, Toxic? What are they not going to be good at that the other dog is good at? That's how it is. Like, one dog's good at one thing and the other dog's good at another thing. But they all can learn it. Meaning, it might take longer for the one dog that's not as good, but they can even be better than the other dog. It's just sort of like, what do they have aptitude for? So you don't skip over anything. You don't just worry like that. That Lutsy has aptitude for for frisbee, but I'm not breaking the frisbee out right now because he's a douche. What's up, Super Cat Bros? What kind of name is that? Oh, there's King Deadpool 9, of course. It's not very original, is it? You had to be like, you had to throw the 9 in there. Oh my God, it's Hillsby. Peter, did you see 5 kids were killed, 13 injured in Uvalde, Texas. Gunman was 18 years old. That happened again? No, I didn't. I haven't watched the news. I'll see it later. 15 kids were killed, 13 injured. Was it a high school thing? God damn it. Ridiculous. Was it a high school kid? Well, obviously it was an 18-year-old. This sucks. What the fuck? One thing that would, people that own guns should be 21. You shouldn't be allowed to buy a gun at 18. I don't care if it's a long rifle or a shotgun. You can't drive a car until you're 21. You can't own a gun. I know, I had one when I was 5. But this is ridiculous. I don't know why they don't put armed guards at every school. Like, how much can it cost? You know, like, come on. We get taxed. How much is it going to be if you tax everybody another $50? Come on, you're paying for what? 3 guard salaries? What's a guard cost? Like, really? Let's just say it's $100,000 a year, right? Let's just say. So you got 3 of them. That's $300,000 a year that you got to come up with. So what? This is ridiculous. And then people with guns, they're gonna get screwed. You know, they're worried about getting screwed. Just fucking put armed guards at all the schools. Everybody has to walk through a metal detector. How hard is this? You know, I don't think teachers having guns is a bad idea either. But they have to do training. They have to do training like weekly. Weekly they have to train, and that's it. So they have to train weekly, and they get paid more for doing it. What are you gonna do? I'm not saying you might get one of those that's a nut, but probably not. God damn it, you know? Are you kidding? Dallas County, my tax is almost 400 to the school district. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Mine isn't cheap. I don't have kids. I still got to pay it. I don't want anybody to die. You know, if they want to charge more, charge more. My in-laws' ranch is down there. That's where we hunt. So you don't think that spending like $500,000 on security each year for each school is worth it? Like, I mean, they're collecting 40,000 or 4,000, right? You're saying 4,000. Tack on another 200 to everybody and get guards in the freaking schools. It'll be like a percentage. Like, come on, everybody pays, and then the security guards and the metal detectors are paid for. Why are you people so resistant to just pay more? I don't have kids. I'm willing to do it. It's already ridiculous. I can't afford it. Every year, come on, man, it's a hassle. But if you're talking, you know, 2,800, it might as well round it out to an even 3,000. Most of it goes to the superintendent's 6-figure salaries. Well, somebody's got to get a 6-figure salary. That's not that much. So they make $120,000 a year. Is that what you're saying? It's not that much. I don't know. How much does a superintendent make? I think gun safety classes and hunter's education should be required to own in order to own a gun. That's a good point. You can buy a gun without one of those, right? Our districts are underfunded. They make more than that. I don't see that there's an option. You don't want the kids getting shot. What are you gonna do? I don't have kids. charge me more. Put security in there. What are you gonna do, man? Nobody wants to give up their guns, but these fucked up kids that are they're out of their mind and they go get a gun and go to some school and I was picked on. Not too fucking bad, you know? Doesn't. So what? You were picked on. So were a lot of people. They don't go get a gun. It's like pathetic. I'm sorry. I know that they need help and everything, but Jesus Christ. I don't know. That just seems like the only solution. We all get picked on at some point. Good point, Toxic. Thank you. Yeah. You don't run out and get a gun. Oh, my life's a shambles. Let me go. It just boggles my mind. That became a thing at like Columbine and then like what is that? Like every year it's like a tradition. So screwed up. So that didn't really happen when I was a kid. It didn't. When I was a kid, nobody was doing that. There's no way. I didn't hear about anything like that. Now it's just like common shit. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but words should never hurt me. Thank you, Toxic Shiba. That's true. See no evil, hear no evil, do no evil. Take that one, Toxic. I think I showed her, right? I was just thinking about something. I know they have a ton of checkpoints down there, but how did he get into the Border Patrol is what I... Whoa, wait a minute. I know they have a ton of checkpoints down there, but how did he get into it with Border Patrol is what I want. There was a gunfight with Border Patrol? Border Patrol was probably close. It's Texas, they're everywhere. They're 100 miles from the border. I think they come down here. I think that's who I saw the other day was a Border Patrol person. I bet Border Patrol was real close and huh? Did they shoot him? Hillsby, tell us more. Come on, Hillsby, talk to me. The shooter was in a gunfight with Border Patrol. Guy went into the school. The shooter was in a gunfight with Border Patrol, and then the guy went into the school. Oh. So he was running from Border Patrol with a gun, and then he decided to just like say, fuck it, I'm gonna hide in the school, and there were bullets flying everywhere, and 15 children got killed. I see, it's not one of those, it's one of those. Some random act of violence. Well, that's screwed up, Hillsby. It is, it's real screwed up. It's beautiful. My lawn is not how it should be. I should take this and go weed, pull some of that grass out. I just keep working on art. I don't know. Life is weird. It's that yellow tree out there. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Lilacs are in bloom. I don't see any hummingbirds, which is weird. I'm looking. I haven't seen one this year. Although, I haven't been looking. Because I've been looking at this stuff I'm making. I bet I see one. I bet I do. I think they like those lilac bushes. I think. Little bastards. God, they're amazing. Yes, I really haven't been looking at them. What's going on? What's up, Robert? Dogs were completely silent when somebody came over today. Pure bliss. That is nice. I put a collar on Tonka. I was just sick of him. That's why I said, dude, I'm sick of you. Why? You and your freaking attitude, Tonka. Here, put a collar on. Leave me alone. How am I? I'm all right. How you doing? Hey, Peter, are you going to make a pearl for the clamshell? Well, it's not a clam, okay? It's a scallop. It's a fan scallop. But that doesn't mean that I won't, because the thought has crossed my mind. But um, it's real open. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm just making it. I'm gonna make it and figure it out later. I thought about that, the giant pearl. What's the difference? Fan scallop? I don't know. Maybe scallops have small pearls. I don't know. All you need is it's a piece of sand, isn't it? Don't they put a piece of sand in a clam, and that's what it does? It festers. It makes a pearl. I don't know. Maybe other ones have pearls. Both are related, I think. Oh, certainly. They're both bivalves, right? A fan scallop could be a clam. I see what you're saying. Type of clam. It would look cool with a crystal ball. Isn't it toxic? Just got all the ideas. Oh yeah, okay. Any mollusk can form a pearl. So they just put a piece of sand in there, hang them on a string or something. Looks like they're on a string somehow. I don't know how they're doing it. And they pull them up. There's a pearl. Huh. Makes sense. It's a strange thing. I like mussels. I wish I could find mussels, but the way things are priced right now, mussels would be like so expensive. Listening to the birds. It's good, Edward. Yeah, I love robins too. I see him. He's right over there. Yeah, robins are great. They're some of my favorite. They're real stable to be around. There was one out there in the front, like collecting mud. So I have a hose on, and it was, sort of a wet area, and there was mud. And I was 3 feet from the bird. I just said, "Hey, what's up?" He kept collecting his mud, and I did my thing. Robins are great. They're good parents too. The baby robin comes out of the nest 14th day. I gotta keep an eye on the nest. They're cool. He's just sitting over there. They have a song when their babies hatch. They're real happy. It's a real happy song. Telling everybody they got babies. God, they eat worms. They love the crap out of worms. That's why they like this yard. There's a lot of worms, and I'm always using a hose. Get a picture of it. I was eating raw oyster, and it had a half-formed pearl inside. I slept. No shit. Even right, freshwater. I've heard of freshwater pearls, right? So you can put a piece of sand in a mussel and have a pearl. Pearls are kind of cool. Some Burmese mountain dog in that backyard, or it's a Newfoundland. It might be a black and white Newf. Yeah, it's giant. Just take a pee. Leave it alone. Yeah, it hurt my tooth. That must have been exciting though, finding a pearl. That's super exciting. I feel like I want to go get a Red Bull. I do. That's what I want to do. What am I gonna do? Do I do it? I can take you all with me. I'll take Facebook for sure. Um, what's up? What's up, Toby Wilson? I don't know if that's. I think that's his real name. Nobody would make that name up. No offense or nothing. I love this time of year. It's so amazing. Makes the winter worthwhile. There's just birds everywhere. I wonder if I got any cherries on any of the trees. I wonder if I can see any. I sort of do want to go get a Red Bull. Let me check this cherry tree real quick. Nothing yet. Let's go over here. I'll take y'all with me. I'm getting a lot of art done. I don't feel like a slug. You know, I'm getting shit done, but like there's other stuff I should be doing. Can't just make art. I wish I could, but I'm working with lots, but it's like, I don't know, stuff that I could do in the house. I have that roast I barbecued. I think I'll eat that tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna eat it with, or maybe I'll get like something from Dollar General. You know, like a pot pie or something like that. So that I just don't want to cook. I just don't feel like cooking lately. It takes energy to cook. I woke up this morning and then I went back to bed. My friend that has COVID, she says she feels better, but the house, she said she's not gonna have power for like another couple days. That'd be a bummer. Because all her food's gone and everything. She's in Canada somewhere. She didn't say a tornado. She said it was a big storm. Then somebody else was on here talking about Gaylord, Michigan. Now that could be up there by Canada. If you can get a Red Bull, live stream on YouTube as well. If you go get a Red Bull, can you live stream on YouTube? I'm on YouTube right now. I think my favorite meat is steak. Yeah, I'll go with beef. I'll go with like a rib steak. Yeah, of course. I take everybody. Even though that there's really nobody on, Facebook. Facebook's ridiculous. But I did do some dog train live streaming on Facebook today. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I am. I have video coming up too. I'm busy. Clearly I'm not taking care of my yard. I just wake up early tomorrow and use the weed eater. Knock this shit down. It's getting out of control. You don't want it to get high because a bunny will go in there and have baby bunnies. It's a hassle. Then I'll have to like fence it off so the dogs can't buck with them. I sort of look if the grass is like knee high, I just look. Because it could, bunny will just put it there. They put out there in cactus, they've had babies out there, like using that. No thanks. But my cactus gloves, I bought these special cactus gloves to weed the cactus with, and they work great. That's my story. I guess I should go get a Red Bull. Oh, look, it's Totori. I don't know what kind of name that is. Oh, my friend, this is another friend of mine, right? He's telling me she's not going to get vaccinated. I was like, what do you mean you're not getting vaccinated? This person has always been a conspiracy person. I swear to God, it's just the craziest shit. It's like, what? Oh, because the government made it or something. What are you talking about? The government didn't make it. They didn't. Pfizer made it. It's an educated person. I just said, you're so crazy. It's crazy talk. And then I said, I said, are you worried that they're gonna track you, put a tracking device in there? She said, yes. And I said, with that small needle, and she said, nanotechnology. This woman's insane, right? And then I said, do you think the birds are real? And she said, yes, I do think the birds are real. I was like, man, why don't you go read something. You read, right? Like, I don't know. I guess. See, somebody's IQ doesn't have to do with them believing in conspiracy QAnon shit. They want to believe it. I want to believe in science. You know. Be right back. Pumpkin needs to go outside. How's Gus Gus? Gus Gus and Mango are good. I should go get a Red Bull. Maybe I'll turn these off and just take YouTube because there's hardly anybody on these. You know. Does she have a phone? She's already been tracked. No, I know that. Yeah, to be tracked by the government, you don't need, use a credit card, they're gonna track you. Hey, Peter, it's Morbin time? I never had a Morbin. What's a Morbin? Is that a type of energy drink? Because if it has caffeine in it, I'm in, but caffeine doesn't do too much to me, I'll tell you. I slept like a baby last night. I was fucking out. I mean, I actually went back to sleep, or I've been like, sort of like, oh, I gotta get up and go get styrofoam for the clamshell. It's not a clamshell, but I guess it is. What's the difference, right? Correct? Yeah, she's nuts, Cartman. She's insane. Seriously. It never ceases to amaze me the people that are inherently intelligent that believe this right-wing stupid shit. The government made it. No, the government didn't make it. Pfizer and Moderna made it, and it's just like, I think it has to do with her trying to come off as like badass. She's got more bravado than anybody I've ever seen. It's so fake. I don't believe it for a second. It's fucking tough. Like, this shit is just ridiculous. Like, please. That's not confidence. That's like, it's just silly nonsense. Like, oh, I'm badass. I'm not afraid to get it. She said this. She said, I've had it 3 or 4 times already. It's like, brags about all kinds of shit like that. It's very, very weird person. Like, what are you bragging about that for? Like, my comment was, if you get it, you're gonna spread it to like 6 other people. One of those people you could spread it to might die. She didn't say anything. It's just made up shit. Like, I said, oh, so you won't take any vaccine? She'll take a vaccine if it's a live vaccine. That's it. If they use an egg to make it, she'll take it. But the RNA ones, she's like, no way. It's nuts. I don't want it. It's just nice out. I should go get a Red Bull. Take some chicken out. I gotta feed them in a little bit. Close the door so I can let the dogs out and they won't go in the barn. Everything's... Man, I cannot believe I fixed that motor. That was luck. I consider myself very lucky that the gearbox was very similar. That the shaft wasn't totally the same, but it was very similar. It was close. It was close enough. Worked. You know. I guess I'll leave Facebook at home, right? And I'll leave Facebook at home because Facebook is ridiculous. And I'll take you two. And I'll go get a Red Bull. We'll go for a ride. We'll talk about some important shit, right? Just so happy that this thing is running again. What you call it keeps kicking off. I don't know who you are. I'm not putting you in my video. Peter, I'm 28 years old and just passed my driver's test. You are a terrible driver, aren't you? Right? Why did you wait until you're 20 years old? Everybody I know that waits to take their driving test is horrible. But congratulations. Congratulations. Did you pass it the first time? That's pretty impressive that you did pass it. I passed mine. Yes, it was Hitler's dog. Yes, it's true. You know about that. He brags about it still to this day. You blind bastard. I love him. Love the shit out of him. Do you like Diet Pepsi or Pepsi better? I don't like Pepsi. Pepsi's fucking gross. You like Pepsi? What kind of cretin are you? Are you being serious? You're joking. Nobody likes Pepsi. I don't know who's buying it. It was cheaper in Virginia Uber than my own car to drive. But now I live in Montana. It's necessary. I bet it is. Do you like it? Do you feel safe? You feel safe? Be careful. Hey, you're in Montana. Can I give you a little tip? When it snows, it doesn't matter if you have four-wheel drive or whatever. You need to slow it way down. Okay? Slow it way down. All right? And newer cars, you don't have to pump the brakes because they do them for you. Okay? Just put the brake on. It's going to do it real fast. Okay? But don't go fast. Oh, come on, man. Get out of here with your SpongeBob shit. I mean, seriously. You're back? Gotta take the... I gotta go. And I'm just like, it's Morbin time. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about gibberish. I wake up and... Morbin? We'll see. You sound like a bullshit artist. I promise I will, Peter. My girlfriend gives me shit driving slow, but there's tons of wildlife here. Let's see. Morbin? Has anybody heard of Morbin? Let's see. Oh, it's a meme. Huh. Yeah. Yes, I have hit a deer with my car. Let's go. Bigfoot or Frogman, which is better? It's a fucking Frogman. Are you crazy? Hang on. What kind of question is that? Sorry, Robin. Let me take a leak and then you can go back to what you're doing. There's the caulk gun, god damn it. Jesus Christ. Well, it's one of them. Well, I said I wasn't going to use the Lord's name in vain anymore. I guess I lied. I just see it as a figure of speech. I don't know if this is going to work. This is a caulk gun. It's not the one I'm looking for. It'll work. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, let's go. Here, come with me. Let's go. I actually went down to Dandy. I was going to get a Red Bull and I didn't. So it's like, I'll just drink water. Well, this kicked off, okay? Hang on, people. You all stay here. What's up, Paige? Where's my shit? Hang on. Where's my shit? Dog. There's a key. Take that. Here's my wallet. Certainly I wouldn't have taken that out of the barn. I'm gonna take you all out. I don't want to be like totally rude. Yeah, it's Morbin time. The garden's looking sweet. Show you, but it's too impressive. Hang on. Ow. Yo, where's Skinny Hulk? Question. Hulk. I agree. It's a hit. All right. Other people think so too. That moment when it's Morbin time. You know, we could let it go, but if you gotta keep talking about it, um, you know. Yeah, let's get the camera's a little juice. Yeah, I'm dying. I need a fucking Red Bull bad. I'm plugging this fucker in. That's the Yeti. I don't know what its deal is. Hang on, I'll be right back. Stay here. What are your opinions on Better Call Saul? I've watched it. It's a spin-off. It's not as good.
Ow.
I'm sorry. I was putting my wallet in a new place. Thought that would be a good thing to do. And, put Harley in the backyard. She can stay there. Nobody wants her, trust me. Would you fucking... I need Red Bull real bad. I need a B12 too. I'm gonna take 2. No, this is complex. B complex. Yeah, okay. Bye, Logan. Later. Yes, there's stuff on camera. Yeah, it's really unusual for me man to get a red balloon. I didn't get one. I had water. Look, Cheez-Its. There's no trash over there. There's not. Well, there's a little bit. Yeah, Skinny Hulk. Skinny Hulk is ahead. Got crap in my hair. Huh, so, you know, that clam and a scallop, they are really sort of the same now that I think about it. You can eat them both raw. Raw clam is great, god damn. That's one of my favorite sushis, giant clam. Pretty good. There's a Chevy Cobalt with a piece of shit. The woman's talking on the phone. That's a good way to get a ticket. Right? Yes, we have stuff on camera. Definitely. Whatever happened to soda machines? They don't exist anymore, do they? I never see them. When's the last time you saw a soda machine? They should have those with Red Bull in them. But if they did, they should have Red Bull root beer. It would really be fantastic. There's a horse and a cow out there. I like cows, they're really cute. I just can't own one because they're just so delicious. I could never eat my pet. I draw the line at that. I'll boil grass before I eat a pet. No way. And I'm like the animal, like Remy's a pigeon. I would never eat another pigeon. There's no way. It's too weird. Wow, it's so green. It's really pretty. The hills look amazing. God, they look like shit in the winter. The southern tier of the Adirondack. Yeah, some of them aren't even like fully leafed out. Still like amazing. Like this side is really fully. I don't know. I guess it gets the morning sun or something. It's real green. I've seen so many turkeys lately. These red bull bad. I'd talk if I have something to say. So the only thing I can think of is that I really want a Red Bull. That's it. They should come up with better flavors though, or more flavors. Like a traditional, like a grape Red Bull. Tell me it wouldn't be bad. That'd be great. Grape Red Bull, root beer Red Bull, sarsaparilla Red Bull would be great. Licorice flavored Red Bull would be, you know, big seller. They don't want to do it. They'd probably make like red licorice root or Red Bull. That would be horrible. It'd be like drinking garbage. That's red licorice. That is not licorice. That is crap. I've had people say, "Oh, I love red licorice." You love red licorice? Why? What's the matter with you? Seriously, who would love red licorice? It's not licorice. I gotta wear a mask. I don't have to, I'm going to. I don't want to get sick. It's floating around. My neighbor's got it. Kid I gave a ride like over a week ago. He's got it. It's in a shot. It isn't a shot. It's my wallet. I'll be right back. Huh. This is interesting car. This car is a shithole. Actually, it's running good. It is, it's running real good. So I should complain. I don't know why. It's like my my hip. Like why? Why is my hip good? I don't know. tell you what, I'm gonna drive over here and then I'm gonna start banning people on YouTube. It's a bunch of douchebags. It's probably just one. You're gone. That's how I see it. No, you're gonna get banned. Yeah. Oh, the stream title should be "You're gonna get banned." Everybody knows that about my channel. It's common knowledge. Real good. My dinner. Wow. Oh my God. Needed that. I was so happy this morning when I fixed that motor. I was bummed out. I was like, if I would have had to like get another motor, if I couldn't have replaced that shaft, you know, it's like, it's to the point where I want to look at it, and to look at it, I have to turn it on. So knowing that I can't turn it on just bumps me out. We're going to jump back onto the Mermaid here in a minute, in a little bit. Start making more mermaid bodies because I got more. I'm going to make more heads too. I'll just make mermaid stuff. And I know what I'm just gonna make stuff. That's it. Just make stuff as much as I can. What's up, Nixie? How you doing? Oh, did Liam join Baby Sasquatch or something? Did anybody join? I don't know. But I'm glad someone did. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Nixie. Pope Francis is over here, which is awesome. Yeah, Scooter Most, that was my dinner, I believe. I'll eat something else, but I was hungry. So that's what I ate. It was vegetarian. You know. It was good. My bedroom upstairs is sort of better. It's not sort of, it is. Gotta get up there and sweep. Oh, Scooter Most, you're making tacos. No shit. I hope you're using those or using Old El Paso, the crunchy tacos, or are you making real tacos? So I'll make real ones too. I'll take the corn tortilla and throw it. You know, I'll grill it. It's good. Grill some meat, throw it on there. Cilantro, salt, maybe a little lettuce. Oh my God. I'm so happy about that. That was an expensive motor. I remember what I paid for it, but it has a capacitor on it and all kinds of shit. I appreciate that Reese's Pieces. It's very nice of you. Cheers. I lose subs with the algorithm. I don't really care. No, I'm not a chicken and waffles person. I've never understood that combination. It's in Brooklyn. It was in Kansas City too. I'd see it. I can't say that that's like something I'm like, man, I really like some chicken and waffles. Doesn't that sound great? No, it doesn't. It doesn't really sound great. I do like a waffle that I put in a toaster, and I got to buy another toaster because the toaster, and I'm going to get the same kind of toaster, which is a Cuisinart, I think. Or I'm going to take it apart and see why the handle came off, but I want a metal toaster for sure. We had a great one when I was a kid, and I've seen them on eBay. They're real expensive. It was metal. It was a big one. It was heavy. They had some ramen. Man, that doesn't sound that good, but I got some at home. I can make it. Ramen is one of the smoked salmon and kombucha. Really? What? Your tacos? You're having smoked salmon tacos? Amish style chicken and waffles is good with the gravy I make homemade. Get the hell out of here. Nobody makes it like that. You're making that shit up. Amish style. But yeah, MZ was Amish. I don't believe you, MZ. I don't. Well, then what are you saying, Scoodle Moose? When was the last time you saw... Hang on, what was your sister's name? Don't tell me. Miss Poopy Pants, or whatever her name is. Poops a lot. Poops a loopsa. When was the last time you saw Poops a loopsa? The tiny pooper, or whatever you call her. See you soon, Liam. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nixie, for being the ambassador of goodwill. I'm like the opposite of the goodwill ambassador, and Nixie is she's always uplifting, saying that once upon a time I watched you eat that combo. Oh, I made smoked salmon and I had smoked salmon and kombucha. Okay, yes, I will eat that. A week ago? No, that was a week ago. I haven't had smoked salmon and kombucha, and you might have saw it, but that's probably an old video. It's not a. I haven't had that in a long time. Smoked salmon. It's got to be an old video. I'd eat it right now if I had it. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll go to Wegmans tomorrow or something, or not. I don't know. Who knows? Look at that robin, man. They're everywhere. Tonight I'm gonna take the, let's see what the temperature's gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna take the citrus trees and put them outside. They're all repotted. I gotta bring up the money tree. I gotta find a place that'd be good for the money tree. That thing does not need a lot of, no, it'd be good on the porch probably. It wants shade. It likes light, but it doesn't like direct light. It's no big deal. Temperature. It's Morbin time. Duh. 64, it's going to be a low of 47. Tomorrow it's going to be 72, a low of 51. Thursday, 70 with a low of 60. Friday we get a little bit of rain. It's 70 and 52. Saturday we might get a little rain. 67 and 47. Sunday's 75. Monday's 83. Tuesday's 88. Wednesday's 89. Thursday's 86. I'll tell you one thing, we're not getting too much rain this year. Last year was a bummer. Hang on. No, you asked me when I saw my sister a week ago. Okay. Right, okay. Gotcha. I get you. All right. What did you do with Poopsa or whatever her name is? Did y'all go somewhere? Did you? Hey sis, let's go watch a movie. I wouldn't go watch a movie right now, man. I'm serious. Like I was the only one in Dandy that had a mask on, and it's just like my neighbor's got it now. You know? It's everywhere. I've known so many people lately that have had it. Like a lot. The problem really is if you get it, you could pass it to somebody and kill them. Oh, you took care of her after her surgery. Oh, no shit. What a good sister you are. Yeah, you got to have somebody. You got surgery, you better have somebody at the house. My hernia? Oh, fuck. I couldn't function. You got to be kidding me. God. That general anesthetic. Terrible. God. They pumped me full of water, too. I remember that night. I came home. I went to sleep, of course. And then I woke up and I walked downstairs and I went to the porch because it was a shorter distance. And I walked out on the porch and I just peed off the porch. There's so much water. It's like they put so much fluid in me. It was fucking incredible. And then I had to do it again. They told me that. They said, yeah, we put a lot of fluid in you. It was, I had hernia surgery last September. It was awful. You had a double. I had a double hernia. I moved out of Brooklyn with a double hernia. I was lifting shit and stuff. It was crazy. It was fucking insane. You got to do it. You do what you got to do. You know, I mean, fuck it. That sucked. Yeah, double. So you had it too, Scoodle Moose. Yeah, chicks can get them. Anybody can get them. God. I didn't know what mine was for a long time. I thought I had diverticulitis. I thought there was no way I could have a hernia. That's how I got mine, moving the house. I'm not really sure how I got mine. She said one was indicative of just having a naturally weak area there, and it probably would have bust at some point. Another one, she said, was from an injury. You know, I tell you, there were times, man, I went a couple years with it, trying to convince myself it was diverticulitis. I'd be somewhere and I'd have to lay down on the ground and shit. They gave my aunt so much fluid that she drowned to death in her own body. No shit. Really? Come on. Come on. I don't know if I believe you, but I'm sorry if that's true. It sucked. I'm still lifting heavy shit. I don't know. I'm in shape now. I mean, that 2.5 years that I had the hernia, it was weird looking too. It was weird. I really got out of shape. Sort of. Not really. My upper body, like, I don't know. It's always sore. I don't know. It sucked. There was a lot of pain. I'd be live streaming and I'd be like laying down moaning and shit, trying to get the hernia to go back in. I'd be like, oh, they'd be like, are you all right? Some one day wisdom for y'all. I think we all need some. Uh, it's not wisdom. My mother. Boy, I wish. I'll tell you what, Scoodlemos, I'm gonna make you a moderator, okay? I'm gonna make you a moderator if I can. Okay. Now, Scoodlemos, will you do me a huge favor? You see this Italian backup thing? Will you remove that comment? Will you hide them on my channel? Or this is Instagram. Will you do me a favor and do that? I'd really appreciate it. Can you do that for me? I'd really appreciate it. This guy just keeps coming with the same stuff. It's just, it's moronic. I don't know. I don't know. It's all my opinion, of course, but if you won't do it, I'll find someone else that'll do it. Alrighty. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Scoodle Moose. I really appreciate it. What's up, Cryptid Core? Man, I got a lot of cryptid stuff this summer. Seriously. Man. Thanks. You just go off to the side. Just go off to the side, hit their name, and it'll say, hide comments. Just ban them. They won't shut up with this stuff. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, okay, this again. It's just childish nonsense. Unlike the Dog Man, Bigfoot, mermaids, whatever. Well, I don't know if there's any mermaids down there at Lake Seneca, but there might be. You never know. That thing's 600 feet deep. It's really deep. It is. Yeah, I blocked them. I got rid of them. Don't worry about it, Scoodle Moose. I know you don't have the heart, right? You're not into that. I understand. My aunt lives in Canada, so there's no suing. I'm all for everybody having a good time, but I mean, it's like, you're just putting nonsense in the stream, and it's the same stuff you said over and over again. I can't, it's just like, it's mindless dribble. Like, there's some, think of something original. That's probably best. It's the same thing over and over again. It wasn't funny the first time, so why is it going to be funny the second time? You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying, right? So that's what I'm saying. Oh my God. I think I took one of these, but I'm going to take another one. I had trouble. I'll figure it out next time. Yeah, don't worry about it. I appreciate you, Scoodle Moose, because you got a great name. Right? And you know that I've eaten smoked salmon and had kombucha with it. What else? And you helped your sister out after her surgery, and you've had a hernia. You know how much it sucks. Does, right? I didn't have insurance, or I didn't know what I was gonna do. My friend helped me get insurance. I didn't know how to get it. I just wasn't doing anything about it. I didn't really know what it was. It's the truth. I had no idea. Man, why do I get all this fucking crap on here? It's like, I don't know where my crap eyewear is. I've looked fucking everywhere for my glasses, my sunglasses. I can't find them. I need them. I need them when I'm working in the bag. I got the blue ones, but whatever. God, it's fucking beautiful. Oh, I could go look for mushrooms. See, I need to stop working on art, and I need to do something like that. I just, I just want to make art. Like, it's always been like this addiction. Like, I'd rather spend money on art than on art supplies than clothes for sure. Fuck it. I want to make shit. If I had money, I could make so much stuff. Jealous of you up there in New York. Have family upstate. I love it there. It's pretty this time of year, that's for sure. It does make the winters worthwhile because it's like it's like a burst of energy, like all at once. Like May and June, it's fucking crazy. Coastal Texas sucks. I can't say that I've hung out in coastal Texas. I've flown into one of the airports, and that's about it. It's not really a state that I have been in. I know it's gigantic. Hillsby's in Texas. I know you can own like a raccoon in Texas, or a bobcat, or a cougar. Or you can have a lot of property and put giraffes on it and shoot them. I know that about Texas. I also know that there's a way that you can go hunting virtually in Texas. You do it on your computer, like I could do it from here. And I wouldn't want to do it. Like if I was gonna go hunting, I'd go hunting. It's a little removed, isn't it? Like you're using a camera that's attached to a gun. A gun that's attached to a camera. I stayed in Rochester for a bit. I've never been in Rochester. Never been there. Been to Buffalo, Niagara, like several times. This area is real nice. This is like Western Central, I think they call it. It's the southern tier of the Adirondacks. It's amazing this time of year. It has its like in the winter. I don't know. I'm just sort of used to it now, but I still don't spend as much time outside. In the winter. I'm not going skiing. Are you fucking kidding me? My hip is much better. I probably could. I still don't get this. I've had, in 1998, I was told get a hip replacement. And then like in the last 4 months, it's gotten steadily better and better. I don't get it. I can't, I was running the other day. I was running on my leg. It's still atrophied, but like, not like it was. I mean, it's getting less and less atrophied. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not complaining. I'm going with it. I love it. If it could get back to just the same size as the other one, that would be awesome. just the fact that I don't have to walk around with a cane is bizarre. Like I've always had to have a cane, and then, man, I've been using the cane less and less this whole year. That's the truth. Like this whole last year, I did not use the cane as much, and then it was like less and less and less and less, and then now it's been like none at all in like a long time. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, I can run, like not well, but it's it's still atrophied. But if I'm not using the cane, I'm also conscious that the leg is atrophied, so I'm trying not to limp. Like if I notice myself, just dragging, I'm just like, just walk normal. Just fucking walk normal, and maybe the limp will go away totally. I would have to crawl up the goddamn steps sometimes. I'd have to, like, seriously, it would lock up, and I can't move. And I don't know, like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Somebody was like, maybe it's the vaccine. I don't know. It's been the whole year though. Well, I've had I got the shot, like last April or something, first one. I don't know. It makes no sense. This whole year. It's not just, see, now that I think about it, it's not just the last 3-4 months. It's been the whole year, or about almost the whole year, that my hip was been getting better. It's weird. But God, in the last 3 months, it's like I would have multiple canes around the house. This is true, because if you lose one, you got to have one. I remember when I finally said, "Okay, I'm gonna make videos with dogs, and I'm gonna use a cane." But it was an issue for a while because I didn't want people to know that I used a cane, because I thought, well, maybe they'll think that like I'm physically unable to train the dog or something. It was nonsense. And then I was just like, screw it. And I remember it was a big deal. Like I was just like, fuck it, I need the cane. I'm using it. Be rude people, like they would ask me like, what happened to your leg and shit like that. Like, it's none of your fucking business. Why don't what happened to you? You're broken. But don't worry about my leg and what happened to my leg. This is a real cool looking tree right here. It's like, it looks like something that would be in HR Puffin stuff. That's what I need to do. I need to make a tree, an animatronic tree, which I've made them before. I know how to make them. They look a little bit like HR Puffin stuff, but see, I'm looking at like this tree over here. There's just bark peeling off of it, and I know places like this around here where I can get bark. I use actual bark and glue it down like real tight. Use like a, like say I had like like a construction barrel, something like that. Like it's round, and then attach like a cardboard tube, one of the fat ones for like concrete, or just use a concrete tube. Glue it on there, but like tighten it down with like a strap for the car. So just tighten it down so it glues real tight, and then give it arms so that it moves. It's got to have a face too. Trees have to have a face. That'll go in the area by the clamshell. Like a real funky looking jungle scene. You know the work of Rousseau? That's what I think of. That's what I'm thinking of, like his work. I loved Rousseau's work when I was a kid. I'd look at it and I'd be like, God damn, that's bitching. You know, there was some artists that like, I'd look through the World Book, encyclopedia, and I'd just go to the art section, and I'd be like, that is fucking bitching. That is so cool. I also, like as a kid, like as like illustration, I really like that book, Where the Wild Things Are. I love that. Like the illustrations for that thing were great. They're far superior to like Dr. Seuss and shit. Dr. Seuss, give me a break. I don't know if I was that big of a fan. I mean, my mom would read those to us, and I enjoyed them, but I was like, nah. I guess, like Dr. Seuss, I think about The Grinch That Stole Christmas, the show, the cartoon, or the Christmas show. I'd watch all those as a kid. I'd be like, sentimental about it, like for a while. Like I watch, like I was young, but I'd be like, oh, I gotta watch that. It's on. The one Christmas show with Rudolph and the Heat Miser was awesome. I really love that one. That's a good one. Never a fan of Charlie Brown that much, but since I watched it when I was younger, I still watched it like a little bit, like when I was like an older kid. I'm talking about 4th, 5th grade or something, but I was just like, this is fucking, make the teacher talk. Wow, shut up. The best cartoon overall, like if I could say any cartoon that has influenced even me as an artist, that would be South Park. By far. Like that was brilliant. That was brilliant when they came up with that. I was saying this the other day, I don't really watch cartoons anymore. I don't. Used to watch King of the Hill, The Simpsons. I just don't, for some reason. I'd rather watch the news. I don't know why, but... Oh, as a kid, I loved the Flintstones. Oh, I loved it. Fred and Barney, Wilma, Betty. Betty was hot. Don't you think? Betty was hotter than Fred's wife, Wilma. No thanks. Betty was smoking hot. I don't know how that goofball got her. Barney was a sort of a tool. If I'm not mistaken, I think that they used Jackie Gleason, The Honeymooners, as like the original idea for Fred Flintstone. Like if you watch it and you watch The Honeymooners, you'll see the similarities. Barney is Ralph Cramden, right? Wait a minute, there's Ralph. Ralph is what's his name, and then what's his name? Ralph Cramden's neighbor. Whatever. It's very much like that show. It was obvious. I noticed it as a kid. I only had to see The Honeymooners a few times to say, Norton. Yeah, Norton. To know that that's what they modeled it after. They're like, oh, this is a hit show. You know what? Let's do this as a cartoon, but we'll make Jackie Gleason like a caveman, because that's how he was anyway. By the way, I saw that show as like abusive. Like the Jackie Gleason, when like it would be like, she would piss him off or something, and it'd be like, to the moon, Alice, to the moon. I'm like, what are you doing? Threatening her? Come on, what the fuck is that? That's like the 50s. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, put your fist down, dickhead. I never liked that show. reason I always thought it was real weird. Like, well, that's one of the reasons I didn't like that show. The other reason I didn't like that show was black and white. Terrible, terrible. Black and white. Some of the black and white shit was horrible. It was all horrible. It's not color. You know, I watch a black and white now if it's a classic, but I want high tech. You know, I want Optimus Prime and the Avengers together going against aliens. Do I ask too much? I mean, come on. Why not? They get along great. It only makes sense, right? What's the matter with Hollywood? They should call me. I'm an ideas guy, and I never get the call. Davy and Goliath, of course, I remember Davy and Goliath. That was about the same time. Yeah, Gumby. Gumby was an awesome, like a freak show. I like Gumby. Gumby was good. Davy and Goliath was, yeah. What was that about? That claymation? I loved it. It was good. Should have took him a long time to make that thing. Nah, bro, Ninja Turtles and Marvel. Ninja Turtles? You're joking, right? Sorry, Ninja Turtles is not my cup of tea. My little brother was probably into Ninja Turtles, but he was 9 years younger than me. So I watched it as I remember. I thought that it was like entertaining. Robot Chicken, I've seen it. Toxic, you didn't like the Jetsons? You didn't like the Jetsons? Are you kidding me? The Jetsons were good. Josie and the Pussycats. We know who was super hot in that one too, right? Scooby-Doo. It wasn't Thelma. That redhead was smoking hot, and you know it. Real hot. Why was she with Fred? Fred with this like sort of handkerchief thing, you know? Hang on. Go. You know, his little handkerchief dealy. What was that? It's like Mr. Furley. Who would wear that? I guess guys in the, what was that, like the early 60s that wanted to be real hep would wear that. Hugh Hefner would wear that crap. Like his jauntily tied scarf. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it. I don't really care, you know? Whatever. It's like I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, some of those cartoons were real good. I don't know why anybody would ask me about SpongeBob, though. God, Johnny Depp put a lot of weight on. He was really out of shape. But I guess he was using, you know, that's what it sounds like. Went to rehab. Now he's overweight. He doesn't look healthy. But he really didn't look healthy when he was like that. Like he was, you know. Now it's like the opposite. Like, you should go to the gym. Come on, Johnny, you can afford it. The first, SpongeBob, never been a fan. He lives in a pineapple, not a shoe. That's old Mother Hubbard. I said a shoe yesterday. He lives in a pineapple, which is, you know, it's just, I don't know. I would have had him live in something else. I don't know. Like a meat grinder or something. Something. Anything but a pineapple. I don't get it. Alright, I feel like I can deal with the animals. I had to get out of there, man. I just cannot hang out there. I gotta go do Khakis area and shit. Which is nothing now. It's so easy. It's great. That peel and press tile, like, that is very simple to use. I assume you can just cut it with like a pair of tin snips or something. It's really, really easy. It's not coming up, and I don't, you know, if you had it all the way across the floor, you know, those one floors, they float. Like the peel and stick, it would sort of be the same thing. It would never come up. Use the primer. You need to put this primer down and start doing square by square. When I do Samson's room, I'm going to I'll probably do half and then half or something, or just get it done one day. It's not going to take that long. I like it because it's like a thick material, so if Sam is beating his beak on it, it's not going to make a lot of noise. The other stuff, the stuff you snap together that floats, it's about the same price, but that stuff will make noise. You have to put something underneath it for sure, or else you're gonna. It's terrible. They have some kind of like, I don't know. But I know what I'm using. I'm using the peel and stick, that bouquet. That's what's going in Samson's room for sure. It's cheap, man. It was like this room's probably $250, give or take. I got a sanded floor down flat, if possible. I might have to put Samson in another room or somewhere for a day. I could put him in the room Solarton hangs out in. Solarton's a douche. He was bothering his mom. So I told Solarton to get lost. It's my job, is like Remy's pal. So leave your mom alone, son. Go in your room. That's what I told him. I said, go to your room, Solarton. Walked off like making his pigeon sounds. Remy was happy about it because Solarton's a douche. He is. He can be annoying, but he's a lovable pigeon. Let's see if they're throwing anything good out here. Well, not really. They're putting out an easy chair that I'm sure has bed bugs in it. No thanks. 2 of them. Man, that place is just really looking weird. I don't know what they're doing. It's interesting because like 4 years ago it looked pretty good, and now lately it just looks sort of worse than my house. If I had a good week and I put it on the outside of my house, it could look so much better. It's money, and like my neighbor said, you do that and they're gonna jack your property taxes up, which might be right, but it's already assessed at a ridiculous amount. I don't see how it's worth that, but maybe it is. I don't know. It's just, come on, it's Beaver Dams. I guess it's all figured out, like what the price of houses sell for in the area, which is amazing. It's amazing to me that it could be worth that much. It's not tiny or anything. It's not super big either. All right. Well, there's Har. All right, I'm going. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate hanging out with you. Bye. Hang on, how do I do this? I can't see what I'm doing.